So, new DLC coming in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I heard something about that. Mercenaries.
Yeah, Silence and the Fury. We're gonna get another Lizardman Legendary Lord. And the Beastmen are gonna get its update. A Bronze Minotaur statue Lord. And then we're gonna get some Ogre Mercenaries. Um,
Yeah, well, how's that gonna work?
um, I assume Ogre Mercenaries are gonna work like mercenaries, like any faction can hire them. That would be my guess.
I see them a lot.
Oh yeah. So it seems to be three. So like some cav, some dudes with big axes, and then like some normal dudes. Um, I don't know.
I mean, it's basically promotional.
Oh, so yeah. Um, I assume they had these models ready for the third game, and like just put them out,
Let's
get them
let's,
out,
uh,
and see where we go.
let's get people excited about ogres, and then
Yeah, which
uh,
that what an incredibly pleasant bonus. Really, it's like, oh yeah, not only new updated lords and some units, like a whole new faction has been introduced, pretty much, like at least a little bit of it. So I think that is quite a testament. Like I'm well pleased with how good Creative Assembly has supported this game. Been up for 4 years, Mike, and we've played this for more than 4 years at this.
yeah. I mean, let's be honest. We've paid for it too,
Oh yeah.
and we're not the only ones. Certainly, the game's not cheap. Nor is
Oh
all the DLCs for it cheap. And you're
no,
still, if you want this experience, you still have to buy the first one.
it's true.
So I would maybe call it less 3 games, and maybe it's just sort of one mecha game, like really, though,
Yeah,
um, that you have to sort of pay full price for 3 times and then a bunch of deals.
yeah.
So certainly they're being paid for their support,
Oh no
which
doubt.
any game dev really wants. Like you can probably get people to support any game if you're willing to pay this much for it.
True,
It's
it's
just
true.
Warhammer and Total War could put their somewhat overlapping, but I don't think totally overlapping fan bases together and
Yeah.
then produce one that's big enough to support that sort of.
I
And it's
mean,
always been planned to be 3 games, so
yeah, it's true.
you
It's
know
just they could
they
have released.
our attention to, because basically what we buy now is also sort of a commitment to the third one.
Oh, for
Like
sure.
you know, we're not
Uh,
done for money at them.
no. But it is like developers of big popular games in many occasions are like, okay, here's the game, we're done by, or like here's the game and here's 2 DLC that we have planned.
And then what about some? Don't you love paid cosmetics? And
Mm-hmm.
what if you could roll a die and maybe get a Darth Vader,
Look,
but then
this
he's
is
an E rank, but you could buy the special premium
yeah,
pack
yeah,
and then
yeah,
you have a chance to get S rank Darth Vader.
exactly. It's or like
What
just something
if
like say I don't know, Divinity Original Sin 2, no DLCs whatsoever. There's a tiny one, and then that game has been out for 3 years and there's been nothing, right? Or
I
like
haven't played. Does it need it? I guess is my question. Because if you plan a game with a complete story
no,
that
well,
doesn't hit loose ends, at that point you're done. That's
they did redo the ending, which is good because the original ending was kind of lackluster. But you know what I mean? Like this game has been supported almost like clockwork for like every 3 months there is a new faction or a new lord or new units or something. I'm like, oh yeah, as you say, it's not cheap. God knows we pay for it, but I'm happy that they actually keep putting stuff out. And there's not been a single DLC where I've been like, this is bad. You know what I mean? Everything has been like, all right.
kind of understand it, but you know, no, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying if they had made Warhammer, at least Total was another complete experience of the Warhammer universe.
That's true.
And what they try to, I hesitate to use the word simulate, the playground they try to make
Yeah.
has a vision that is greater than what the first game certainly had in it
Oh
by
yeah.
far. And certainly the second game here, it works on it with Mortal Empires, but it still does not realize that fully.
Yeah.
Which means there certainly is a foundation to build upon.
Yeah.
Now imagine if they, like theoretically, right? if they had released one game that had the whole Warhammer world universe with all the factions, all the lords and such in it, would you like then they would put that out, and would you then ask for like say 4 years of support based on nothing?
Yeah.
Or would you be happy with that complete experience, which is what we're going to have in, I don't know, 8 years or whatever?
It's
Right?
yeah,
Then you would have no support, but you would have the complete thing already there.
yeah.
Like,
It's
that's,
I honestly prefer this way just because I don't want to wait 12 years to play it, you know what I mean? And I don't want it to cost. Because if they like, oh yeah, we're releasing everything, and it had the actual cost of all the base games and all the DLC, which is like, 400 or 500, you'd be like, I don't know. But the way they're like, the base games are certainly base games, but they're also games in a way like, okay, it's a buy-in of $50. I get 4 factions, I get a full campaign. Like it is a value proposition. Like I think they are reasonably priced, given what they give, because it's everything, right? It's every faction, all their units, almost. There's still like that weird sky runner chariot that the high elves have, with like an eagle that draws a sky chariot. Haven't seen that, but I expect that's coming sometime.
I imagine that's why we haven't. But yeah, I'm not saying that the game, like I'm not saying, oh, I didn't get enough hours for my money, because that's pretty miserly. No, I think definitely the fact that we're playing it together helps, right? We set time off every week to get this done. I'd probably play a lot less if we didn't.
Yeah.
Just because, like, it's a big thing to sit down and do. One of these things, I think I suffer a little bit from like a productivity anxiety, that if I don't make something after this many hours, then you
Got it.
But I think their business model makes sense for a game like this. I don't think you could do this with Divinity 2.
No,
I don't think you could continuously add story to an RPG that is not a continuation of the main story, which, if it is not accomplished in the main game, that sucks. Like if you make a story and you're like, oh, and what happens then? Buy the DLC to find out. Like that's not where we want to go. The reason they can do this is because we're redoing most of the same content over and over and over again. I mean, they just basically it's like a new ice cream flavor. Right?
I love ice cream.
It is much harder to do with an RPG.
For sure.
Because you would have to re-scramble the story. Then you're getting into some roguelike sort of procedural generation, because a lot of this is procedural, right?
For sure.
It happens. The Dark Elves can't go over Necron, and now they're a problem.
Oh yeah, we're here to kill Etain. That's what we're doing. Yes. Yes.
Slapping items. But I think it's an interesting discussion, because I will say, spend a lot of money on this game, but I also think that I have received what I bought. What I picked. It has never felt lackluster or
you don't feel shortchanged.
Nor has it been riddled with bugs. What has been here has been because of mods, arguably. Which also modding support. That's a lot of like we haven't even really gotten into like the deep gameplay rewamps and whatnot.
No, because I don't feel done with the base game. Oddly enough, that's the thing. I have looked at SFO, which is the big like overhaul that everyone likes. And I've been like, that seems good, but right now I just want to finish, and you have some campaign in mind, right? So, at one point I will take a look at it, but I don't know. I haven't felt the need, which is just testament to the game's strength, really.
Yeah, and that we can still play it even after having played it this long. Still fun with it. I mean, of course, it helps to have a friend to hang out with and talk to. Like, obviously, that's a significant boon in playing any game.
Yeah.
You have these games that people call fun with friends.
Fun with
That-
friends theme.
You just it's just because your friends are fun, right? Or perhaps than the game. The game is just a thing you can do.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an aspect of that. I would be lying to say there isn't. But I have played it by myself, and it's still fun. And especially the little stories of Fling Meppen defending the jungle. Like these things that happen dynamically, right?
Yep.
That's what I'm here for. Really, that's what I look for in games a lot of the time.
Emergent storytelling.
Storytelling.
We always remember Fling Meppen and his incredible stance against a fully erect high elf elite force, but somehow he fucking won in this forest.
Jungle warfare, yeah. And that is, I also remember the fight of the Norskin mission that I did
yeah.
late in the Empire. Because I had steam tanks again lined on the beaches as these Vikings landed and just got blown to bits. And those are great things, right? They're something you don't get anywhere else. I will say this probably. Do I feel a need for more Total War games? No.
No.
I don't. This is the Total War game now.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, when they're done with this, when they're done with all the DLCs for Warhammer 3, am I gonna look around for more? I don't think so. I couldn't imagine.
What if they say, all right, tell you what, Warhammer 40k Total War.
Well, here's the thing. You would probably want me to get it, right? But like as a base, we're still not done with this one.
Oh, for sure.
And
It's gonna go on for years, man.
yeah, and that counts for something. Right now, I'm just bouncing back and forth between my cities here while they sort of come close and run away constantly. That's okay. I'm still growing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I mean, 4 years in, and I can still sit by my own. I mean, it is a multiplayer game. I have the most fun when I play with someone, but I can still sit on my own in a normal week and be like, I want to play some Warhammer, and then just load it up and play some. And that is rare. Like, I don't have many games I can do that with. There are a few like evergreens that I'm like always thinking like, oh yeah, I could play some of that. But they are very rare and far between, and this is one of them. When I'm like, I could definitely play. Why not, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Take this damn gate.
Thing is, like, I'm a twofold, right? I would trust them to make a quality product. I feel like, and that's honestly, like, I play a lot of Paradox games, but I know that I have to be skeptical with them. To look at what's produced and be like, is this up to standard? There's a lot of wrong decisions. How I like my games done. That's right. So.
It's interesting though. Like as you say, there is proceduralness in this and that. That is one of the charms of it. You never know exactly what's going to happen. It's not procedural the way, say, Crusader Kings is, which is just an insane
randomness.
It's a randomness generator. You look at it and you're like, what? Who is? Why is my wife now pregnant with like sheep's imp ruler? Like, who is Bergfled? Like, what is going on?
Maybe we should do a let's play of that at some point. Again, just dive into some historical.
I need to get more hours into it because I still don't know how to play that game properly. I think I have 20-30 hours on record if I look in my Steam, but I'm like, I have no idea how to play this game. I simply don't know.
It's for it. The problem is that if you play optimally and you know what you're doing, the game's too easy.
Right.
And if you know what you're doing, you're just gonna get like things are fine, and then suddenly they're not.
Oh.
No, it's like, oh, I'm doing good. I have united 3 provinces of Ireland. Oh, who's England? Oh no. Yeah, well, if you're playing optimally, say, okay, I'm a Viking settled in Egypt, and now the Roman Empire has been restored. It's been 20 years since the beginning of the. You're like, oh, okay. So you sort of have to play. You sort of have to role play. I find to have the fun. But there's also some brilliant mods for it. For the second game, which is I believe it's free now. Just the base one. There's like the Faerun mod, for example.
That's pretty fun. I
I
like
think
that.
into Faerun ball spawn era.
Ooh.
You can play any character
Yes.
around. I had fun just clicking around the map and being like, "Look, there's a dragon here. Let me just look at the wiki. Who's this dragon? What's it doing here? Oh, this footnote in this book.
Yeah.
It says, oh, there's a dragon here. That's named this, and this is what it's about. You have that dragon there. You're like, oh, cool. I could be that dragon. Oh, Rick, you're really gonna do this to me. I don't think we can win this fight. But I think we could do some damage to him. The question is, do I need to do some damage to him?
But yeah, if it wasn't like very certain before. Oh dear me. No, this is just an elite stack.
Yeah, I was like, no. We just have zombies. They can't pierce this stuff. The guns, maybe, but they'd run away.
Well, does he take it? No. Well,
Well,
he's there.
he's just being a douche. Just, back into the scene.
But yeah,
Jerk.
ogres confirmed for Warhammer 3. But like with this, you're like, yeah, obviously.
I will say they're one of the factions. I'm like, all right. I guess we're doing ogres. I don't really care about them.
No, I don't
They
care.
were introduced like when I was younger, right? The faction of ogres was introduced into Warhammer at a time when I was already losing my sort of basic interest in the game. So I don't have any nostalgia for them.
Yeah.
I remember seeing them fight a Dark Elf force,
Mm-hmm.
having a whatever like the like purple sun spell.
Yes.
Just run through their line, putting them all in a black hole, and then them losing horribly. But beyond that, I have very little interaction with them. But they're big bumbling bruisers with Moblars that sort of hang on.
Yeah, I do. One aspect of them that I do like is that their artillery is like dudes holding cannons, which I think is kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, they certainly have.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. The enemies are at the gates here for you, huh? Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
All of these attacks. Holy moly.
Absurd.
Might just recruit a guy here in Tower of Blazan. Like you might say it's pointless, but on the other hand, it's also fun to get a good fight out.
Yeah. Recruit him. Give him. I mean, you have Awakened Battlefield. Give him all the stuff. I have money if you need it.
Well, I actually, you know what? After Loffen here, my income is pretty decent.
I can imagine. Imagine.
Just get Mike. The dudes here.
Futile.
Are you at war with Nagarond?
I'm not.
Oh, that's good.
I praised my. I was like, you know what? Malice Darkblade, welcome.
Did at the tavern have some? Yeah. So but yeah. So Rise of the Dreamlords. We'll see how it goes. Maybe this is an opening to play some of those Pathfinder campaigns. Wanted to play, but never got.
I'll say they're fun, and playing with a small group allows you. I mean, just playing me and Tina.
Yeah.
Allows us to play pretty much whenever.
Mm-hmm.
Just a weekday when there's like, and that actually makes things go pretty fast.
Yeah.
Beyond that, actions happen fast. Of course, there's some rebalancing and like
Of course.
doing things right, but that's something I can do for a session without too much warning, right?
I actually downloaded the beta for Wrath of the Righteous just to check it out. And let me tell you, it's a beta. There's wonkiness in that to the degree where I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna play this. but it looks promising.
Fixed one, so
yeah. I mean, you can become a lich, which I'm like, it's time to create Zacharias. Time to make, the glorious Empire of Zacharias again. He shall rise. So I did that. Spent like, I don't know how many hours figuring out what to make Zacharias, because, there isn't a void wizard. But there is the Thessalonian expert. Like super charges him into like necromancy and transmutation. Probably what he will be. And I was like, I could make him like a, a witch, for example, because witches are actually really good. Or like I could like. I could do many like different variants of like an oracle. Like you can make like a oracle could be really good necromancers. But oh yeah, so I think he's gonna be a Thessalonian specialist. When these demons come into the world, they'll see a legion of undead. They'll just have to turn around because this is my realm. No governments, no gods, only man.
That's Rahadoon, right?
This is absurd.
If I mean, if there's going to be an Archlich, people would want it to be right in the front of the demons.
Of course. Sure. Partner's army is actually coming along quite nicely.
I thirst.
This is a very high level army. Very curious to see how this will go.
Yeah, there's certainly a high elf everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's what you get when you go to Wolfrun.
Hope we could just sweep in and swiftly kill him off, but no, he has to start federating. And look what you have done. Look at this. Look at what we'll have to do now. I will have to send a second stack up here.
It all has to burn.
Ay. This could have been over. We could have been gone. Like everyone could have been happy, but no.
Give us Tyrion, we said, and they said no.
Yeah.
This one's path is not
Now,
yet clear.
all that you hold here.
And my chariot. And Avalon. And the more we fight them, the more they like each other.
Yeah, the more join and the more confederated. Ugh.
At least it's not Nagaron, which we'll have to go all across the world for them.
That's the second chapter. Oh no, this is my place. Oh gosh. Well, that's not holding. Against fully gold chevroned stack of offensive card.
It's so weird that we're zombie pirates invading Oathwan. Like, you know, it just doesn't seem right that an army of pirates, like, that's never been what pirates do. Oh boy, this is not in our favor whatsoever.
Dual stack, I imagine.
2 stacks here, but we're gonna fight it because we can probably do better than Daughter. So
Very well.
if 5 bolt throwers though.
Oh, good. Whew. This is very much a high elf AI stack. Spears and just horses and
Could be worse. I mean,
yeah, our force is supremely not equipped
No.
to deal with this stuff.
just zombies recruited just now.
We have 1 anti-large against like 10 targets. Oh well. Yeah,
You'll be
we'll get some shots in if these.
Flyers that can go for the bolt throwers.
Mhm.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, Necrons came into 40k like that. Fibonacci. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, Necrons released at the height of my interest of 40k. And I read the lore on that Necron book ravenously. I thought they were so cool. They became my first, like I had some Eldar beforehand and some like a miniature of something here and there, but Necrons became the first 40k army that I collected for real. I'd had a regiment of every model in that original Necron lineup. Even bought like a Forge World model of a Crypt Stalker that I painted up and stuff. I like the Necrons. I wasn't too happy with them making them more like Space Pharaohs in later editions, but Necrons and remains one of my favorite factions. My other go-to faction is the Drukhari, the Dark Eldar. Original Dark Eldar were absolute trash, and the models look hideous. But they did a revamp of them, like the big makeover in 5th edition. Where I saw that, I was like, I need to get into this. So I actually collected like a decent Drukhari force, and even participated in like smaller like club championships, like playing in it, and actually placed 2nd place in in my last the last one I played. That was good fun. I like what you're doing here.
I'm trying to make the cavalry as incapable of bad things as possible. And, the thing is, I have too many guns to put them all on the line, so some of them will have to hang out by these round things.
They don't fall.
There you go. If you can destroy bolt throwers, that would be fantastic.
I will try. I shall try.
I expect you to handle them.
Oh, you do you? I see. Well, most of them seem to be coming in from over there, right? So they'll have to travel pretty far, most of them. There's a little chunk in the middle there, and let's see what I can do here. Expect me to handle them. Oof.
Spikes for the flanks. I found that the zombies have voice lines.
You know?
Dead. We are bad meanies. Oh, evil.
Oh, Zambos. I do have a explodey corpse. I do a bloody boy, so something can be done.
It's gonna live. It's gonna live here.
Their gleaming nests in spotless armor. Look at this. Look at this. What was this? Parade grounds, huh? Ah. Look at this zombie guy. No, that's a warrior. Barnacle encrusted, barely holding together.
Circled all of our ranged units here on the map. I'm pretty much building a wall of meat. Alright, this is how it's going to have to be. With all the things, I can resurrect a couple units and do a dance macabre. I also have a wand of jet. So.
Alright, let's do the dance kebab. And,
Venom.
oh, look, the chariot is coming forward. Hello, chariot.
Of course, they shoot at the deckhands. That's okay. I think I'll do more damage than what they do. As long as they just have the one.
And hopefully pulling in some of the mobile cav here in front of the line. They don't like the bats.
They have good range though. Not within my handguns, but if they can go in just a little bit further.
So close.
It might be they outgun us, so we might have to actually come for them, which is
Well, we can. The thing is though, if you scoot up a little bit and start shooting them, they will start moving up to you. Like the AI don't really rely on range advantage like that. They usually try to scoot up. Just for sure.
yeah. Coming in good fodder for the cannon here, though.
Oh yeah, I mean mortars against high elves are very powerful because the high elves are very stacked up. They're very square formations. And really, high elves don't really have an answer to stop a mortar except the bolt thrower. The bolt thrower is like at it.
On handguns. Range enough to shoot that.
Give them the business. Those feel like they move closer than they have to, right? And like they don't need to move that close.
Keep back full range.
Now some fire is going in. Sneaking the bats back there, see if we can take out the bolties.
Yeah, there's some of them that are coming there all the way in the back.
Yeah. Wait, why were these guys like exploding in like purple like magic mist when they died? What happened? Have magic bullets?
I don't think so.
Oh. High elves, man. What the fuck, right?
We don't really have cavalry.
No. Yeah, they like explode in like puffs of pink smoke. Do you see this?
See, that's that.
That's really strange. That usually happens when you get killed by like magic, but or maybe you have like a magic banner or something. I don't know. That's interesting and odd. I know. 3 bolt throwers. The 4 bolt throwers are shooting at the bats. Well, that's good because they're not shooting at the front line then. 4 bolt throwers might be able to kill these bats. You just might need to brute force them down, honestly. Gilgallion the Prince. Yeah, I remember Gilgallion. He's been in my High Elves games a lot.
Sure.
Decent damage to him, for sure. Ooh. Bad magics.
Line wide cavalry charges here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very supple front line for him, honestly. Zombies can't really stand against this crap.
Their main duty is to try to give the guns time to shoot.
Oh
And
god,
certainly
they
all
have metal magic as well. Oh, the pain!
there's a Lord Master or something. I actually don't see one.
They have... There's a Prince Gilgallion over there. There is Archmage of Metal over there. But now you have to dive in and see if you can beat Bolt Thrower crew here. Overcasted metal like Death Rain. Gonna hurt her own spearman though. Probably, maybe.
More than me, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
It doesn't. Oh, the pain. God. Like molten gold, like raining from the sky on top of you. What a fucking nightmare.
Rude. Just keep shooting.
Bloat done its work.
Explode. I actually sent him in, but I didn't see him. Actually,
Didn't witness him. Bats cannot beat.
there's one bloated in such heat.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not sure.
It's all the fury you can muster high elves as you get completely destroyed by them. Like, oh, there's
Is it-
nothing. Arrows blotting out the sun. Gleaming cavalry charging into rotted corpses.
The cab really is the issue here. The idea was always just to make them bleed. So ideally they will sack it and then leave.
Well, I somehow managed to discombobulate a lot of the bolt throwers, so they're sort of milling around, being confused. I don't think I can kill them, honestly. I don't have the firepower on these mats.
I mean, if you can make them expend their time,
Oh yeah, they're not shooting.
Yeah,
I'll
as long as
guarantee you
you're
that.
good thing.
Just or a really angry high elf like bolt thrower crews hunting a bat.
Yeah, the lines sort of crumble now that many of the actual shooting forces are getting
Oh.
melee. We'll see if we can just continue to keep everyone firing a bit longer.
Bat over here has just self-died. He hasn't been in battle for a while, but he's just self dying up in the sky.
So sad.
What a senseless waste of a bat life. Oh, everything's crumbling now.
Well, you know. Zombies certainly did very little. But then again, they were faced with an overwhelming knight's charge, and
There's nothing. There's nothing they could have done.
they took. I'll have to go back up there. I'm in position for it, though. Snagaron has moved to defend against. I don't know if he's at war with Sapphire.
Yeah, one can hope. A war with me, but it's not going for me, thankfully.
To the yard. No.
He's at war with.
Nope, they're not.
He's at war with Eltharion to the east, so I assume he's going over there. Malekith with his 7 Reaper Ball Thrower and 4 Course Runner Chariot stack.
Beneath me.
Certainly a stack of a winner.
Sad.
So I think lords can globally recruit from Silostra's pirate ship.
Mhm.
Think so? There might be a way to get people like a more elite army around here if you can't rest it. There's a lot of killing here. I feel like this is gonna.
Well, you know, I'm certainly doing my best here.
Oh yeah.
Just cook down people. Make my art possible.
I have Alariel with her bloody sword over here. I need to need to try to catch her.
Let us bloody those.
Focus the growth on Lothar here.
Gave us this one.
Admiral of the fleet. Fly the flag. Count Noctilus Reign.
Can I reach down there? Yes, maybe. Like weirdly around the bend.
Minions. Murder.
I'll try. Yeah, but we'll see.
Queen.
Misguided.
Yeah, I can't reach over there, unfortunately. Maybe I can reach this town though. I can. Can't pull her in because they're not allied. Oh well.
Show them real fear.
Well, as you can see, it be demolished.
Witness it.
You do not belong here.
Stop their soul.
Wrong, big boys.
Speak.
Unbridled power.
Nothing else, we are planning plenty of corruption around here, which
Oh yeah.
Drown the world.
Oh yeah.
to our benefit.
Admiral of the fleet.
Recruitment is ongoing, that's good.
Is as black as night.
Good.
Another faithful servant.
Yes, he can help me spare some corruption. Nope.
Oh, right.
Cowardice is boundless.
We might have a defense of the glittering tower once more. Yep. Yeah, well, with this army composition, that will be a. Let's see if we can make these blow something up.
Mm. Oh, like fully gold chevroned everything. What the fuck?
Is what you're expecting when you invade Ulthuan, I suppose.
I suppose.
Horde mode. High elves. Basically gonna hide in a forest and blow up some of these, maybe the cav, the spearmen, whatever really. Comes our way. And then probably just get killed afterwards. That's certainly not the position we want to be in. Is there any boots around? Not really. I've looked over inside. If I give you those guys, and then we'll put ourselves like somewhere on this little hill here. Maybe you can put them somewhere.
Well, 3 of them, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of range here, though. They'll have to.
Yeah.
I want to get the Silvering Guard. Where are they? They're over there. Okay.
If I sit like this, then I will start by falling back to this area. Maybe I should just be here, actually. But,
okay.
I want it to go around, basically.
All right. I can do that. And I hide them here from start. Yes, they are hidden.
That's sort of the key thing. There.
Yeah, we draw them in here. Then I'll come out from the side and dash into them. Right?
Yeah.
Good work.
Ideally, they don't just walk up and begin shooting, because I only have pistols. You don't have the range to do that, but ideally they just charge in.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of what I would do. Doesn't have artillery.
He does have the Shadow Warriors. And I'm pretty sure he is sending them forward as we speak here.
Maybe just fall further back, even.
Perhaps they're very annoying. They're stealth, like they can shoot no directions. They go, yeah, here we go.
No, I don't think I can hunt them down, honestly.
The only way would be to try to outshoot them.
Yeah, I don't have the range.
Oh,
Beat the bats up there so I can see what's going on.
Try to bloat one.
If I make them turn the other way around. Oh, my front line. No, they would run faster than the bloat, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, let's see here.
Let's try to hold them.
Yes. Charge, hold them. Bloat power.
Oh, no. Alright. Did some damage to them. You run out of ammo. I'll try to just move our little front line as it is, just backwards into this bush area here. And then maybe they will walk alongside, past the bloat, and then be blown up.
That would be nice.
You know, we're really holding the field here,
Oh yeah,
walking off into a corner.
commanding the field for sure. I mean, they're wasting their ammo. I mean, they're running out.
Wouldn't say if it's wasted inside the faces of mine. Of course, but you know, yeah, they're wasting. Idiots.
Alright, might be time for a bloat here.
See some silver in guard that might be in a good spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Blown up.
Oh, the bird spotted that bloat. I can re-hide him. Alright, it's time. Go, bloat, go! Oh!
They're charging with a silver in guard.
Oh!
I'm shooting him.
Oh! Get him! Oh yes, run in more.
Good. That was a good blow.
Oh no! No, the other bloat! No! 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 Oh! Oh! Oh no!
Here they come. Don't worry, man. The bloats will save us.
It's just puffs of smoke in the forest.
We
Oh,
don't need
More
conserve men.
overcasted lore metal coming in here.
I mean, I'll take it honestly. But
Yes.
feel that.
I mean, I might have cast that if I had the lore metal overcharged. Like, hit as many of them. God. Wait, how far away was your second stack? Because I do feel you need it here.
It's you know, there's a bit of distance.
Uh,
It's over in far away. And then they run away to watch him die by himself. Well, you know, this is what happens. But we did something.
hit them a little bit, yeah.
We can't recover here. Yeah, two of those bloats didn't really do much, but the one there. Really
Yep,
good.
the one with silver and guard, he did well.
In zombies, kill two things. I want my opera house. That's what this is about.
My opera!
Stop.
Admiral of the fleet.
Let's bring in this guy.
Fly the flag.
Welcome, Captain. There's a lovely open position.
I like that in his captain hat, he has little wings on it. Little bat wings.
Oh, yeah, could I borrow some money? I have been expending quite a lot.
Yeah, that's fine. I have tons at the moment.
Listen to the groveling.
Take like 30,000.
30,000.
Of course.
Of course.
Tread carefully, sailor. We both know that he...
All bones on deck.
Just need to stack full. Because now there actually is some pretty good.
Yeah, pillaging of my lands ends here.
You get whatever weird things that are here. Why not?
An eclectic mix.
Or I can get the gallows giant. That might be
Oh
good.
yeah.
Good thing. Just stick in here. Colossus. That's a full stack of stuff. Vendel's Tower.
I. Oh.
It can continue to provide faster growth. Cool. Zombieland.
Serve for eternity. Blood and plunder.
I cannot.
Admiral of the fleet. No praise.
For,
no
you know, not, I don't know, what he could really have done to prevent what happened to Xylos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if maybe not entirely his fault, but you know what? Let's project. Say that he's that she should have the storm.
I think that's fair.
To be fair, I don't believe the High Elves would have been fine about her being late either.
No,
mean,
no,
very-
no. We need to hurry. Like it's quite important. Why is this so much in her favor? Well, it's sort of Kane, of course. That's why this is so much in her favor.
I'm gonna capture that thing.
I am, yes.
Build it.
I am, yes. Because they're like, oh, people don't like you if you do it. I'm like, well, I mean.
Undead pirate vampire. Maybe that'll turn him into an actual fighter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Should get him some good damage bonuses. I certainly didn't use that sort of game.
Some souls are worth more
No, she didn't.
in my own time.
I shall claim the Sword of Cain. Armor piercing damage 4 plus 450 plus 25 melee attack, 20% ward save, magical attacks, Sword of Cain, and unbreakable. I mean, on
I just thought he was undead.
yeah, on Oculus it is kind of wasted. Like on Tyrion, this would be like maddeningly.
Incredibly good with that fire weight it does.
Yeah.
This is what you want to beeline for as Archaon.
Yep.
The dark compulsion.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you can get Nakai the Wanderer up here, because he's a horde faction, so he doesn't care either about public order really. Get him the sword, kind of neat.
Beyond even quiet.
It is ongoing. Yes. Pricey, but that's okay.
Sits on top of this giant colossus swinging his sword. I'll get you! Good town if I can get to them.
And for the bountiful treasure. 500 gold, yes. Here.
Sad.
Distance. Efficient necromancy. Add. Oh, okay. Enduring reanimation. Pretty neat things here. Rider. What do we have up here? Public order. I mean, sure. Let's get normal public order.
Powers devour all.
Never. Madam, I lost her.
What is this?
All in, deckhands.
Minus 10 armor for all infantry and minus 20% weapon strength for all
I
infantry.
foresee destruction.
And I have to pay for it?
Hmm.
I guess it's armor.
Of the fleet.
Far
Yeah,
beneath
10 armor is not too bad on a zombie that already has like 5. I mean, what's that gonna do?
Siren of the storms.
The
A mean
sea
event.
brings death.
Coming here taking get away stuff. Like the opposite.
Bring.
This Son of Cain is thirsting.
Like that.
I need more trout. Performance.
Performance here.
Oh,
Sinostra.
Glittering Tower has had it rough. I feel all of these run over by elves and zombie pirates back and forth constantly.
Yeah. Don't lie. Zombies that live there full time, you know, it's hard for them.
Yeah, the town hall meetings are quite the uproar these days.
I have this Tomb King at home, just sort of raiding all provinces. I
Yeah,
don't want to know, so I'm just building like a pirate tavern for them. It'll be fine. You can live there if he wants. 300 gold for me.
All bones on deck.
oh yeah, I see him.
Heretical law.
Grand Hierofront Katep.
Not a terrible army he has either. Lots of gold chevron stuff. But I think at some point he'll get them over someone else. And
And Trundleoff, yeah.
go bother them. I see no more stacks right here. So
Yep, yep.
we'll see if I can move to take Engariel. I think that's it then.
Dead bunch.
Full speed north. Oculus has so much movement, it's fantastic.
You built all those extra sails there.
Yeah.
And you hold
Yeah.
weapons.
I cannot rewrite reality.
Undead raiders.
Right. This guy is done.
By
Yes. How are we doing infamy wise? Yeah, we have another legendary pirate coming soon here, so you need to hang tight for a while.
where to? All bones on
Oh,
deck.
really? He went rogue? Goodness gracious.
All bones on deck. Not
Peter
this
the Creeper
officer.
betrayed me!
All
What?
bones on deck.
He's a Dreadfleet separatist. No, we're gonna go to kill him!
And kill again.
Peter the Creeper. We'll have to fight this because the bloats are gonna die otherwise.
Time for
Oh,
battle. Time
fucking hell.
to feed.
Oh, you don't even need me for that.
No.
You do.
Yeah, you could go and take a shower or something. Why?
Are you that long?
No. Jim Sea Urchin is gonna give Peter the Creeper the what for here. Would have been fun with pirate battles, like ship battles in this game. Not necessarily that you have to like ships shoot at each other, but like boarding maps would have been fun. I quite have liked that, I think. Hide these far in the back. Come at me, bro. Oh, I had the sea shanty. Oh, that's funny.
I'm back here.
Welcome back.
A curse on you!
And separatists.
Damn separatist, man.
And his flock of bats. He was ready to go solo. All he needed was a boat.
Fleet Admiral! Get going!
Oops, it was a misclick.
He's going to stop some zombies with cover. I got the Gloomhaven.
Yeah? What do you think?
Like I played a little bit of the Guildmaster mode because the campaign isn't out yet.
Yep.
I'll say it's hard.
Oh, yes. Me and Neil played some of the Guildmaster mode as well, like last year, and we struggled. Like it's a tiny map, and you look at it, and it's like this is gonna take hours, because you just sit there and you're like, okay, so you need to move there and activate this, which means that
Actually terrible.
Yeah.
And then I move here and waste an attack, and then
all of this is building up to a 2-3 turn stratagem that will surely secure my victory. Yeah, you have to do stuff like that. I don't know if the board game is that difficult.
roll a. Oh, you do no damage. You're like, ah!
Yeah.
Corsair of the night.
It's not fun.
Oh, Jim Sea Urchin. I should have gone with you from the start. You have never betrayed me.
Admiral of the fleet.
But I think the campaign's gonna be fun, you know? Like,
Oh yeah, I'm looking
Well,
forward to it.
Time. What is your demand?
I know they've been working on it forever.
Oh yeah, it's been years now, like 2-3 years, at least. Yeah, looking forward to it. I mean, I have my sci-fi bookstore in town that also sell game. They have Gloomhaven there. Like, it is a box that takes up like a whole shelf, pretty much. It is. I've never seen a board game that big. Closest thing would be like Twilight Empires, or advanced space strategy.
Well, probably less advanced
Oh.
than you'd think. At least that's how usually board games are. They're not as advanced as PC games because you don't do all that math.
That's a lot of spearmen, but I think we will fight this.
Time to feed.
I mean, the next couple of sessions of us playing this is gonna be us fighting high elves.
Oh yeah,
That is what's going to happen.
yeah, because they are relentless.
Considering Avalon, it's just there was too many settlements for us to solve easily.
Yeah, I mean, I have a second stack coming. I just need to beat down because there's another legendary pirate showing up soon, and he's gonna go for me, my headquarters. So I need my army there to defend it, and then after that, it can sail out.
It's a good event though. Griffin Gate.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Do like fort battles things.
see where he deploys. All right, wide ass deployment.
That's fine. We got towers.
Only archers on the right side. Okay, I can ouch. Maybe can I? What's my range? Which is 160. I cannot outshoot them.
You got bolt throwers over here, but very few people who can get on the wall.
Yeah.
Over here, you can sort of keep a small crew of widely spread, like handguns or something like that, to just shoot. Chances are, he'll shoot with the bolt throwers in a wide formation, like just really thin along the wall. Means that he doesn't shoot very many at a time, which might allow both towers to just sort of outshoot his people.
Yeah, I actually think stacking the shooty over here is not a bad idea at all.
So, but I mean, I can take one side if you just give me what you can spare for the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
This fort.
Because here, you can have. Trying to be strategic here. I'm a thinking cap on. Most of the stuff on the right side is just archers. We cannot outshoot those archers, they have longer range than us. But what potentially could be done once they are drawn in is that the Mornghuls might be able to be sent out because they're cloaked. And they might be able to get out there and just start ripping the archers to pieces.
Yeah, I can see that.
That said, if you look at the right corner, he has crunched up some spearmen there in a very weird way I didn't know was possible. Do you see this? You zoom in.
Oh yeah.
That is what I call a tight formation.
Cannonball here.
Oh man.
Yeah, it is. I think 2 or 3 regiments of spears and archers.
Yeah. So the thing is, I don't know. Putting our guns on the wall on the right here, I don't know how much that would do necessarily.
Well, on the other side, it could do quite a lot.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Let him commit to this one. He'll probably bring the spearman from here in there to go on the wall while he goes to shoot here. And then when he's committed and we're sort of holding over here, we can move out with the other stuff.
I've given you what I can spare.
Wants to squad over here. All right. Well, I'm still gonna put some guns in this wall because we do want the towers to shoot.
We do.
And like this, that should be.
Corpse crew.
Oh,
Orders.
I mean, that's what I was supposed to. Are you sure you want me to have the hulks? You got things to defend the wall if he breaks in over there?
Yes, I do. I have depth.
Okay.
I have depth guard to take to the wall.
Orders.
All right. What I could see here is if he sends, if there's a lot of spearmen in there that crawl these walls, but then I have some depth guard.
Yeah, that's the depth guard can do pretty well against spears. I hope. Just keep them away from shooting things because.
I'll go on the wall with them. All right. Let's see what happens. Spawn over here. Let's split into 4 regiments.
4, huh? God. In that case, I should send this depth guard over to you. I'll send them over so you can have them on the walls because they can mulch through the spearmen without any trouble. Right outside the range. Wow. That is.
Well, the tower should be doing things. lay tactics are worth it usually.
He's not moving on my side, that's for sure. Just sort of hanging out here.
Running up archers, which is... If you want them to climb up, I'd honestly welcome it.
I'll send over these hulks on your side as well. I don't think they're needed here.
So I can slow here on top. I'll lose for them to die.
There's no movement here whatsoever. I'll send more troops over our side.
On my way.
Going here.
Your orders.
Gunnery, Mom! Get busted! Yeah!
I certainly can't hold the wall. It's kind of overwhelmed. His lord is dying, no?
Yeah, Archmage of Lives.
It's mincing through archers.
Gunnery mob. Bones and flesh. Yes, master. At once.
Question is if it's time now to go outside or not. I think it might be.
I think it might be.
Too late. It's outside, but it should still be.
Orders. Nothing.
Not make the mistake we so often accuse them of. Shelter rather than outshot. Get out there, come on! And they're just pumping up. It's like he's almost out of ammo. These people.
We are broken!
Die.
Nobody's coming over there.
No, they are.
We serve. Carnage!
There is unease!
Spill their blood.
All hope is lost!
Zombie! Your orders? Aye! Soon! Need flesh. Undead! Yes, sir. From salt.
There's some archers behind your line over here. I don't know how they got here.
I have no idea.
Gunnery mob.
I think they must have fled from somewhere and then rallied. Or...
Possibly, yeah.
Yes, Captain.
Well, turns out no amount of cav can really break through these crabs. Ah, nice. Well done. People. Yeah, no, it's they charged in with like 3-4 cav units here, and this unit of crabs and depth guard just mulched them completely to pieces. Nothing.
It's been held a bit, but it's garrisons.
Sending the Morn out to hunt down the archers is very prudent.
Yeah, they're fast enough to catch them.
And they're stealthy enough that they don't see them unless they're very close. That one archer is running, just screaming around like, no, I must escape.
Damn it. No, you go there. Because this regiment is split between the two halves of the map.
Yeah.
How did it disappear?
I don't know, like 16 to 30, like just power bolts have been shooting at that one guy, but he's still making it out. Lucky guy. Good hold.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Really the kills in that one depth guard that was there when the archers climbed the wall.
Yeah. They're
You
like,
can see their health, like of the unit, just disappear as they stood there. They did not care whatsoever. The other ones sadly got shot a bit, but
it is the weakness of the depth guard is being shot. Not good at resisting that stuff.
pirates good against anything but archers and cavalry. Fine.
Oh, that rebuffed them. Good.
Also, taking the outer ring there and taking the gates seems like a great way to
Lock them in.
let them
Futile.
suffer.
Certainly not.
Alright, I should go and clean up something. We've got the outer ring, I will try to clean up the inner ring. We'll get over to
Yep.
not extend myself too far, but still do some damage to it. Oh boy, that was right too.
I cannot rewrite reality.
It's not a fight.
I'm ready.
Isle of Siege. My front line here is not for climbing walls, so
I have so much delicious artillery.
well, I lost a couple units, and all I can recruit is artillery. So,
Gonna
know.
serve you very well here, I think.
I think so.
Oh, game.
You didn't have to. I'll take it.
You shouldn't have.
Also, by the way, whenever you build a castle, do not make the river that supplies the city's water supply run from right outside the walls like this. It's just not a good idea.
No.
I poison that shit in an instant.
Yep.
All right, I guess we're just gonna hang out on this beach over there. First, maybe. You have a tower right there.
Do, but
Over here, we should be able to. Climb up too
I
much.
doubt that tower has much stopping power. I'm suspecting the fire arc of it goes like here. This is usually where it does. It's
Here you
enhanced,
go.
it might go like this.
I think we need to keep these guys for now. Or still be. Let's see if I can do some spells and whatnot. But I know how these firing arcs work.
Yep. Not even anyone on that tower.
Honestly, with this fire, we probably blow it up pretty quickly. Nice, a totem grape shot. Some good targets for this.
That tower angle is arrow.
So you have to give them all information.
Oh, I blew up the doors.
That's good. Let's see. Yeah, that tower does not have range. Might even allow us to
Go up there a little bit, yeah.
go over here and begin casting some spells. That's what I was hoping. The best case.
Move up the artillery line a little bit.
I find that you just even sink into this water. Looks like you would, but it's just
Very murky.
so we can get some more than some Angeists.
Oh yeah.
We'll sort of vaguely here should be fine. I see a crab, looks like.
It's some sort of ghost crab.
Oh no!
Oh, pirate! Ghost pirate in the city! Oh! Oh. That's a weird spell.
Yeah.
That's grape shot though.
Oh yeah. I'm getting the hang of them. The other one here isn't as good, but you know, I'll still take it.
Oh, yeah.
Not as good, as still pretty good. Speeds up a little bit here.
Yeah, there's-
Real danger to us. Managing those ammo levels and make sure we can just keep killing them. Shoot at Sire Nostra.
How dare you?
Beauty.
It is.
Fury of war. Going outside. Just trying to.
Arc there is like, whatever, I don't even care. We're gonna face our backs towards the enemy. What does it matter?
What does it matter?
We're all doomed.
Why don't we just lay down and die?
Am I gonna run out of ammo? I am at some point. But the coast has ammo.
I mean, this is what we pay them for.
It is.
Someone in back line goes, I think they're about done. Sights, really. We'll be okay.
Be a bit more judicious with Bess here, so we can hit reducing targets. That was pretty good.
Start. Fine.
That's the thing with playing on very hard is like they get all of these buffs, right? But they don't get anything that protect them against
Stupid.
yeah, against artillery. So artillery still does good as it does. Well, it broke down the wall. We have hammered this enough that look at this. Look at the absolute carnage on this wall. Oh, glorious.
Oh, each of these people lived hundreds of years.
Yes.
Excellent martial training.
Well, we are running out though. That said.
They still have some units. Yeah. They have all their cavalry.
Two. That's one mortar out. Have one extra powder for Bess.
Mhm. Concerned with the damage sustained. A bit shaken. That's how they feel.
Yeah, it's pretty thin here.
You need to get paid for this wall.
One loss and seeker there.
Do it. Begin to probe at them. I know. So we
I
can,
honestly think a stiff breeze now would actually just make them run. Stop them. Like there's so many dead elves here. It's incredible. Not if you're gonna commit the normal force, you're just gonna summon something, like, you know.
grab some lights. Zombies have to be raised. You would have to shoot a wall from the bottom of the wall. Oh no.
Well, yes, I do read chat. It's just, you know, I've been enjoying the carnage over here.
What's chat saying?
Well, chat is remarking on the huge water silo. That's on the left there. As we said, you know, there is, what the heck? There's so much magic going on. What is happening?
Wait, they're pouring down. Earth Major.
What on earth? That's the wall defenders. Yeah, that's everyone running away. And that's how we win with Coast.
Tutorial video. How not to do well with the high elves here.
Almost 32,000 damage on Bess. Ouch.
About 600 males almost.
True, especially in this heat, you know. Everyone needs a water silo in this heat.
It's Tog for Mundi if he comes visit.
That said, it has cooled down in Sweden, blessedly.
Oh yeah, right now it's good weather.
Very nice.
A little bit rainy. So.
Mm-hmm.
We have a frontier post here for the defensive.
The aggression of Safari, yeah. Malekith and friends is doing well on the east side here. He's I see one destroyed building, it's probably more. Alidor is sailing up with another stack south of Lothern there.
I'll just get a couple of these powerful units here. Very. Fortunately, I can always fill up with zombies when needed. But, begin regenerating the useful ones, shall we?
Unwise.
For Henry King,
Futile.
next member of another family. He'll go defend the glittering tower, basically. So.
Oh, no doubt. That legendary pirate lord to spawn so I can move my other stack out of here. I need a second stack.
Admiral of the fleet.
What should I upgrade in? I like the idea of just getting like monsters at some point. Just building up with that. But I have no way to buff Sirens. It doesn't look like I do.
There's a red tree for it.
No, no Sirens. Animated Hold Mongols, then there's... Yeah, there we go. Haunting Terrors. Terrorgeists. Deck covers. So really what I would want for them though. Let's go back to that one. I got the black powder overload.
I mean, yeah, of course.
I'm basically between the rotting dead and the held together by screws, right? I think I like the monsters better.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, rotting death is pretty good. Physical resist on those crabs. Like, yeah. And pretty nasty, man.
We have Robert here. He's got all his yellow skills. So. Being upgraded for eventualities that probably will not happen. Now my income is small after recruiting like 2.5 staff.
I have a feeling Illyrian will just sit in this little gate that is fully upgraded. I really don't want to attack that. That's just obnoxious in a way it doesn't have to be. So I'm gonna say fuck it. I don't care about Tiranoc that much. Anyway.
And destruction. This serves my
Free my besieged city. I was saying that I don't care, but we're gonna free the besieged city.
I demand utter annihilation.
Surely if we just fight enough, soon, at some point there'll be no helps left.
Right, they surely can't just keep...
Stay in my wake.
I remember Total Wars in the past that had population.
Yeah. We do have that here as well, it's just it's not really used for armies.
Ahoy!
Right.
Captain,
Oh,
report.
Catherine Salt Spray is around.
Astride the waves.
Made it. We have. We have nothing.
Course plotted.
Here next time. Why is it? Oh, Teglis is annihilated. Great Turtle Isle is the Blessed Dread. That's
It's not good.
Nakai is their capital. There's madness going on down there. I'm not gonna.
I mean, look at the Vampire Coast. They've grown. They're doing it.
They're doing well for themselves. Yeah.
Very happy with them.
Empire continent at this point. What is my status with that?
My gambling den building generates 10 gold.
I'm happy
That
to
is just-
fulfill your
What
That's
bou-
a knocking.
what bounty, Malachi? What bounty? 10 gold.
I just had like 6 of them. I could pay for a regiment of the worst zombie unit we can get. If your return of casino like that will take years.
30 gold, yeah. You're like, ugh. Oh, what? Where on earth did you come from?
Thumbs.
Oh, they're everywhere. Oh boy, that was a big army.
That is what I call an end game Dark Elf army right there. Oh, well, whatever.
They're in the Isle of Dorn all the way up to Clackarond. Like,
Yeah, sure. I just didn't see the stack like appear. I don't know where it came from exactly. Matter. Noctilus is right there. He'll give him the business.
I drew a ritual, Ulfa. It's your time too. Chaos stacks up in here.
Luckily, he didn't take it because since we need to destroy Nagarond here, take all of these little provinces and whatnot that he has. God, he has the isles down there, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, that's
God,
We're gonna-
this is gonna be the longest campaign we ever played, I think.
you have to go worldwide to This thing has been making it hard for me to spread corruption for a bit.
They're very good at annihilating corruption. Kind of Assyrian.
Now it has been annihilated.
What
Oh,
Allow the world.
are my combat stats here? All right, my weapon strength is almost 900 on Noctilus with the Sword of Cain.
slap people around with that.
Yeah, he could give him a slap. I think. Good melee attack, melee defense actually. Yeah, he's a bit of a swinger now.
I heard that.
Yeah, I bet. Kill this death stack up here. No problem.
Begets death.
Yeah.
Powers devour.
Power overwhelming over here.
Ocean's terror.
Not possible.
Count Noctilus reigns. Minions, murder.
Hello?
Make them dead.
This is actually a fight.
Salvation.
It shouldn't be, but it is because Tyrion is here. So Tyrion versus Count Noctilus.
Destroyed minions.
The fight for the ages.
And charge forward.
Uh,
None of that.
I honestly think Noctilus would lose.
Tyrion is strong. He's, yeah. He's not exciting to play, but he's strong. I like the heroes that are both sort of casters and
yeah. Yeah. Magic, you always need magic in an army, right? So I cast the Lord sort of puts it together, and because you don't necessarily want your Lord fighting on the front lines that much. Some Lords are really good at it, like Malus or like some others. They can do really well. Oh, I have a little hill. Wonderful. Get the Screamers. while I line up this unreasonable gun line that I have. I'm gonna put Noculus right next to him because I'm gonna cast an overcasted heal here in the beginning. Also, so Best doesn't actually shoot him in the back then again. Unfortunate.
Destroyed.
And that we're gonna do the classic setup here. Lambos absorbing in the front and lines of fire behind them. Go. Let's rumble down a little bit as I line this up.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's go down.
Up is here. What's that? Like that? Fire arrows? Hmm.
It's the talons of Thor. Leader. I prefer to use those blasts like along the enemy line.
Yeah, that seems to be better probably.
The Satoshi Grape Shot does little damage close to it and then more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
And then it's sort of, yeah, it does so much.
Oh, he's doing his fire thing.
What a nice hill.
Yep. Find this.
This is a mighty duel,
Hi.
and I can't knock.
And there we go. Yeah.
How many zombies the Hyos can destroy before we're shot to pieces? Can they do one regiment of permanent damage, or is that just too late? You know what I would play? If they made a Faerun total.
Ah, that would be fun.
That would be... Maybe have a bit of overlap with this, but...
I can see it, yeah.
I don't know that 40k would really work out, just from the scale of things. I guess there's that 40k, like, tiny miniatures game.
Yeah.
To scale everything up.
I don't want like 10 million troops fighting, honestly. That's I don't need that. I just want, you know.
It's one planet, and everyone's here.
Exactly.
Well, even on a planet, you'd need, like, a lot of people to cover a planet.
You do.
So maybe, like, this is, you know, an island. Then everyone has a ride. I feel like the story is harder to pull off. Or unless you make it like 40k and then some sort of sub thing. You know, Elixir sector.
Yeah, I think that's what you can do. You're gonna do a sector or a planet or something like that. Like sectors probably with like a few planets or something.
And then have some reason that important people and things are happening there.
Yeah. You could go. Oops, that was a bit dismal. You can go Cadia before Annihilation or something if you really want. Because everyone is at Cadia all the time.
We will see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, The Imperial Guard, right? It's Bretonia without knights.
But with tanks.
Tanks, yes. I like my Lehman Russ. Cover the damn thing in flamers and drive it around.
Mhm. Exactly. Like,
Spray.
there is that Land Raider with only flamers on it, the Purifier it's called. Silly, just run it in flames, flying in all directions.
Lehman Russ is good because it can be fast. Instead of
You should not
the
be
big drum
here.
thing. It just drives forward. And it also has the big gun, which is
That's-
it's a sweet dual purpose thing.
And you have like your Bane Blades for your end game. Basilisks. All these cool.
Cannon. I mean, that's what it's about, right? It's about weird names. Like someone says, "What about a Twilight Fury?" What would that be? They're like, I mean, it's happening. The name is good.
Make it immediately.
An impressive and bloodthirsty minion.
Hooray, Salvation Isles. Oh, good.
All
Finally
guns
got.
on deck. Pick your guts up.
Yeah, that should spawn the legendary pirate next. Good.
Fleet captain.
Ah, damn.
reporting.
If you look at that Macaron ritual, it really just tells the story.
Oh, oh
Look
yeah.
at it's like
Oh,
the sea of the Albion, and then like
yeah.
Macaron.
See it. Oh,
Just at the
damn.
corners of the world. All we need for him now is confederate with the Blessed Dread. Back coast of. Ugh.
Because in the beginning of, like, oh, I killed these factions. That's easy. I would kill 2 of them pretty swiftly. But
Right, one of
now,
them died by themselves, and now the elves are left. What do? Do you rush the elves? No. I don't want to fight them early either.
no, of course not. Fighting Dark Elves is the most miserable experience in this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're coming for the gate pretty hard here. That is 2 full stacks coming for the Griffin Gate. They're like, actually, we gotta take this now.
I only see one single bleeding lord, pretty much, and then one stack. Oh yeah, that's from the other side. Look at that.
Yeah, pincer maneuver.
Had to defend a gate like that from both sides. I feel like all the
Yes.
defense are facing outwards.
It is difficult defending a gate from 2 sides.
Yes, excited.
Oh,
We're idiots.
Madams, I lost the dear
We do this to ourselves.
but at least you're creeping up on the inner circle now, so that's
Here.
probably send the other dude
Guns on deck.
in Tower of Lysine. If you send him up the other side here,
To Oxman.
yeah, like go up so, might have them pull back some, go
You
try to
deliver.
stop you.
Hmm.
Pull them apart here. Threat
All
overload.
guns on deck.
Well, Nagarom has sort of gone up the other side.
Yeah,
Over there, somewhere.
very unfortunate. A lot of.
I mean, basically, once we're done with the High Elves, we'll just turn on Nagaron and begin purging him. Maybe let some of the High Elves live. They can retake their island, and then
Yeah,
just be us and Malekith.
it's really just we just want Etain gone. We just want Tyrion dead. That's all we ask. But
Gone.
look at this. Look at what we have to do. Legendary pirate attacks. Firon Wavemaker. The High Elf Prince, Firon Wavemaker, had lived a life of luxury, but, as is the case with many who want for nothing, materially speaking, eventually began to feel empty and yearn for something more. One afternoon, along the coast of Safri, he set sail into the mist of Sea of Dreams in a small sailing boat with no other soul aboard. Upon returning many hours later, Firon rushed to the harbor of Port Elistor and had a large vessel commissioned. Weapon of war he would name Wavebreaker. Many months later, with the mighty warship Wavebreaker completed, Prince Firion set sail through the Straits of Lothern with crew made up of the most loyal from his court. Nobody knows exactly what caused him to give up everything and choose a life at sea, but whatever happened, That one fateful afternoon in the mist is undoubtedly where it all began.
He saw the future of what's going to happen to Tor Illusaur in his turn.
I need to get out of here.
I'm a pirate. I can stop this.
Yes, the madness, the death, the destruction. Ah, we managed to catch this. That bird flipped upside down. That's funny.
Orders, get on with it. Ready.
Sea urchin is getting on with it. What time is it? Yeah, I will have to call it here actually because I have session today and I need to do some prep.
Sure.
But I think this was fairly productive. It's slow going against the elves as always because you.
I've stabilized my front.
Yeah.
We need to go back up there and destroy these awful things. But yeah, I think it's, if not next time we play, then the time after that. It'll be done happens.
Yeah, I think they too.
Like this is the
They have provinces, but they're losing on all fronts.
They are.
There's outside of Ulthuan now that they can confederate. They sort of hunted down by the various Daigo factions.
Yep.
Yeah, they have, but what they made peace with? They made peace with Nagarond.
What? How is that possible?
Here in America, shake hands, but like, you know what who should get? Nocturnus. He's the bane of Elven existence. Though,
You know,
honestly, it's fair.
I
Given that
am.
now sits on the Phoenix throne with his.
I am the great uniter. That's what I like to think about myself. Yeah.
Admiral.
They're losing money somehow. Maybe is the Sword of Cain reducing my economy? Is that something it does?
Threat fleet.
I doubt it.
So being easy about the sword and like.
Look like it. Probably just provinces rebelling and breaking apart.
Yeah. So,
You don't really have any that are really worth anything except for your capital.
no, like everything I own is absolute trash. Honestly.
If you live on these pirate coves and the cities that have them in them suffer, then you suffer too, right?
The upkeep of Noctis' army is 4,400. So
The galleon awaits.
it's steep.
It's twice once I lost just call.
I shall make a save. So, alright folks, that's it. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week with some more Saturday morning Warhammer. Now, I'll go and prepare my D&D game.
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Bye.